Hello everyone. So today we're going to discuss about partnership operations. Again, this is your course facilitator, Sir Albert Cruz. In partnership operations, the focus is on the distribution of the results of operations. So the underlying question is, how should the profits and losses be distributed to the partners? The following rules based on the civil code shall apply. So first, the partners share in partnership profits and losses in accordance with their partnership agreement. However, if only the share in profits has been agreed upon, the share of each in the losses shall be in the same proportion. But if only the loss sharing is provided, profits are distributed based on the original capital contribution. And lastly, if there is no stipulation or in the absence of the stipulation, the share of each partner in the profits and losses shall be in proportion to what he may have contributed, or simply his original capital contribution. However, for industrial partner, he shall not be liable for any losses. And as for the profits, the industrial partner shall receive such share as may be just and equitable under the circumstances. In most cases, this is equal to the distribution to the capitalist partner with the least amount of share. We also have to take note that a stipulation which excludes one or more partners from any share in the profits and losses is void. Since some partners may be industrialist or may be industrial and the rest capitalist, profit sharing ratio may not be enough. In addition to profit sharing, the partnership agreement may also stipulate the following. First, salaries. Normally, an industrial partner receives salary in addition to his share in the partnership's profits as compensation for his services to the partnership. Secondly, interest. Interest are given to capitalist partners to account for the difference on their capital contributions. And then lastly, bonuses. The managing partner may be entitled to bonuses for excellent management performance. However, unlike for salaries and interest, a partner is entitled to a bonus only if the partnership earns profit, and if the result of operation is loss, no bonuses may be given. So these three items are normally provided first to the respective partners, and any remaining profit or loss is shared among the partners based on their stipulated profit or loss ratio. Okay, so to illustrate accounting for partnership operations, let's solve problem number 1. Althea and Alexa are partners with the following capital transactions for the year. So if it's positive, it means additional contribution, and then for negative, it means capital withdrawal. The following is the distribution scheme of the partnership. So you have here salary for interest and for bonus. Then the remainder is divided equally. Letter E, the income summary account has a credit balance of 450,000. So a credit balance means an income, a result of net income. So 450,000 will be distributed to Althea and Alexa. So in this case, salary, interest, and bonus are also provided. So we have to consider all of those first before dividing the remainder based on their profit and loss ratio. Okay, so SIBR, salaries, interest, bonus, and of course, the remainder. So Althea and Alexa. Okay, Okay, so total. Okay, so we're going to distribute 450,000 as our net income. So this should be 450,000. Okay, so first, salaries. Annual salary of 120 and 180,000 to partners Althea and Alexa respectively. Okay, for salaries, please check if the given is annual and kindly determine if the accounting period is for a year. So since this is for a year, there's no problem. But sometimes the problem shows that the partnership is formed in the middle of the year, wherein we have to prorate this annual salary first. But for this particular problem, so annual salary is correct. So we have 120,000 here and 180,000 here. So for a total of 300,000. Now, for interest, 10% interest on average capital balances. Okay, if the problem says average capital balances, it simply pertains to the weighted average capital balances of the partners. Okay, so we have to take note of the dates when the actual contribution or withdrawal took place. Okay, so to compute for average capital balances for Althea, so Althea. Okay, so we have for January 1, 150,000. So multiply this by 12 by 12. So by 12 by 12, 12, the numerator will be your the period that this 150,000 is outstanding up to December 31. And then of course the denominator of 12 pertains to the number of months in an entire year. So that's 12 over 12. So basically, of course, this is 150,000. Then July 1, so that is 7 1 30,000. So it is an additional contribution from July 1 to December 31. How many months? Okay, that's July, August, September, October, November, December. That's 6 months. 6 over 12. So that is half of 30,000. So this is 15,000. And then lastly, November 1. Okay, we have negative of 6,000. Just have to copy the sign, 6,000. And then from November 1 up to December 31, how many months? That is 2 months. So times 2 over 12. And of course, we have to copy the sign. So 6,000 times 2 over 12. So let's do the computation. 6,000 times 2 over 12. Okay, so you have here 1,000. So the weighted average capital balance of Althea for the year amounted to 150 plus 15 minus 1. So that is 164,000. Now let's proceed to Alexa's weighted average capital balance. So Alexa. So for Alexa, 1, that is 50,000. Okay, and then times 12 over 12, the same. So this is also 50,000. And then on October 30, or April 30 rather, so 430, there is a withdrawal amounting to 3,000. So 3,000, how many months? From April 30 to December 31. So that is 8 months. So times 8 over 12. Okay, so 3,000 times 8 over 12. Let's see. 3,000 times 8 over 12. So that is 2,000. We have to copy the sign, of course. And then lastly, October 31. So that is October 31 in the amount of 42,000. Okay, from October 31 to December 31, we have 2 months again. So 2 divided by 12. Okay, So that will give you 42,000 times 2 over 12. So that is 7,000. Okay, so the weighted average capital balance of Alexa amounted to 55,000. You can do this mentally. 55,000. So now, if the interest is 10% based on these capital balances, so for Althea, this is 16,400. While for Alexa, this is 5,500. So that is for a total of 21,900. Now, please take note that salaries and interest, regardless of the result of the operation, so whether net income or net loss, and whether the net income is sufficient enough to cover or to pay for the salaries and interest, salaries and interest shall always be paid in full. Shall always be distributed in full. So it will be this amount regardless of the credit balance of the income summary or the balance of income summary. Okay, next, bonus. But for bonus will be given only if there is net income. Okay, so according to this problem, letter C, 20% bonus to Althea based on net income after bonus. Okay, so how do we solve for bonus? So according to this problem, the bonus is based on net income, 20% based on net income after bonus. Okay, so this is the equation. This is the bonus to Althea. Okay, so we can solve this, of course, by substituting the amounts, net income and bonus. Okay, so bonus will be 20% times 450,000 less bonus. Okay, so algebra. So bonus is equal to 20% times 450. 20% times 450, that is 90,000. 90,000 minus 20% of B. Okay, so transpose this one, all figures with variables, so that will give you positive. So that is, of course, this is 100%. So 100% of B plus, once you transpose, of course, this will change the sign. 20% of B equals 90,000. So in effect, this is 120% of B. This is 90,000. So divide both sides by 120%. So the answer would be 75,000. So this is the bonus to Althea. Okay, 75,000. Okay, actually there is a shortcut, no? So not to be confused about this algebra. Okay, so if the bonus is based on an amount after the bonus, to eliminate this after bonus, okay, all we have to do is to divide this by this formula, 20% net income. Divide this by the 100% plus this rate of bonus, which is 20%. So this is the formula. So to eliminate this after bonus, all we have to do is to divide this figure by 100% plus the rate of 20%. So substitute 20% over 120% times net income. Your net income is 450,000. So here, did not have to transpose the figures. So that is simply 0.2 divided by 1.2 times 450,000, and that will give us the same answer of 75,000. So that's how you eliminate this after bonus. Okay? Anyway, so 75,000. Now, how do we compute for the remainder? So the remainder, of course, is the difference between this net income, the result of the operation, and then these items. So compute 450,000 less 75,000 less 21,900 less 300,000. So that will give us a positive amount of 53,100. And this 53,100, according to the problem, should be distributed or divided equally. Okay, so 51,300 divided by 2. So that will be 26,550. 26,550. And then add everything. Okay, so it's 120,000 plus 16,400 plus 75,000, and lastly 26,550. The share of Althea in the partnership profit amounted to 237,950, while for Alexa 180,000 plus 5,500 plus 26,550. Okay, the amount is 212,050. If we add these two, 212,050 plus 237,950, the amount should be equal to the net income of the partnership, which is 450,000. So that's how we solve, or that's how we determine the share in the profit of these two partners, Althea and Alexa. Okay, so that's it for problem number 1. Let's proceed to problem number 2. Okay, so problem number 2. Maria and Loriza are partners with the following capital transactions for the year. So the following is the distribution scheme of the partnership. Okay, salary, interest, and bonus again are provided. Then the remainder is divided into 3:2 to Maria and Loriza respectively. Income summary account has a debit balance of 110,000. So debit balance, okay, it implies that our result of operation is a net loss. So it is net loss. Okay, compute for the following share of Maria and Loriza in the net income or net loss. Okay, so net income or net loss. The same procedure. So Maria and Loriza total. Okay, so SIBR. So total again. Okay, so our total is negative 100,000. Okay, so lost. Now let's start with salary. Okay, so the given is monthly salary of 12,000 and 10,000 to partner Maria and Loriza respectively. So of course, we have to determine the annual salary. So for the annual salary of Maria, that is 12,000 times 12. So that is 144,000. For Loriza, 10,000 times 12. So that will give us 120,000. So total 120 plus 144 Total salary to be distributed to the partners amounted to 264,000. Okay, and then interest. 12% interest on ending capital balances. Okay. So, ending capital balances. So, the ending capital balances here pertain to the ending capital balances before distribution of profit or loss. Of course, profit or loss, the share in the net income of both Maria and Lorisa will be close to the capital account balances or to the capital accounts of each partner. Okay, but these ending capital balances to which we are going to base our interest pertain to the ending capital balances before the distribution of profit or loss. So it means only the capital contribution and capital withdrawal will be incorporated or will be affected. Okay, so to get the ending capital balances, so we simply have to get the difference. Okay. So 150 plus 30 minus 6. That is 150 plus 30 minus 6. So that is 174. For Lorisa, that's 50 minus 3 plus 42. So 89,000. So these are the ending balances. Okay? So that is 12%. Okay, so 12% times 174,000. So that is 20,880. And 89,000 times 12%. So that will give us 10,680. So the total amount would be 10,680 plus 20,880. Total interest amounted to 31,560. 31,560. Okay. Please take note again that salaries and interest are provided to partners or distributed to partners regardless of the result of the operation. So whether it is a net income or net loss, so net loss, like in this case, this will still be provided in full. Okay, but for the bonus, 10% bonus to Maria based on net income after bonus, salaries, and interest, so we don't have to compute anymore because the result is net loss. Bonus will not be provided if the result of the operation is net loss. Okay, so in this case, no bonus will be given to Maria. Next, how much is the remainder? So how do we compute again for the remainder? So 100,000, so the difference. But don't forget to, okay, change the sign. So it should be in negative. Negative 100,000 minus 264,000 minus 31,560. So of course that will give us negative 395,560. So that is the remainder. Now, how should this remainder be divided or distributed to Maria and Lorisa? 3:2 respectively. Okay, so 395,560 times 60%. That's 3 over 5 or 60%. So this is 237. Don't forget the sign. So it's in negative 237, 336. Okay, and then times 40%. So this is 158, 224. Okay, so that's it. So we have to compute for the total figures. So for Maria, that's 144,000 plus 20,880 less 237,336. So that is negative 72,456. Next, for Loriza, 120,000 plus 10,680 less 158,224. So that will give us 27,544, but also in negative. So of course, to get this total, 27,544 minus 72,456, you will get total amount of 100,000. So this is your final answer. Okay, so share is 72,456 and 27,544. Okay, I just like to discuss the bonus. If the bonus is, for example, if the result rather is net income, how should we deal with this bonus? If the bonus is based on net income after bonus, salaries, and interest. So let's assume that 100,000, that the result of operation is net income in the amount of 100,000. So how do we compute for the bonus? Okay, based on our shortcut. So bonus is 10%. Okay, 10% based on net income after salaries, after interest, after bonus. So for our shortcut earlier, so we just have to eliminate this one, because this after bonus will make us transpose these figures, okay, to the other side. So to eliminate this one again, so the formula will be like this. So bonus is 10% divided by 110%. So that's 100% plus the 10%, less net income minus salaries minus interest. Okay, so as you can see, if our net income amounted to 100,000 only, so even if it is a net income, so 10 over 110, your net income is 100,000, but your salaries is 264, and your interest is 31,560. Okay, so this basis, the basis of our bonus will be in negative amount. Okay, so no need to compute. For illustration purposes, the basis will be negative amount, therefore no bonuses will likewise be given.